This is how many electric cars Toyota sold in the month of September worldwide. Zilch. Zero, nada, nothing. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm the Electric Viking. Great to see you. Welcome to all the new subscribers and welcome back everyone else. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being a part of this mission to make the world a better place. That's the whole point of what we talk about on this channel. Basically, right now we are being poisoned. Some of us slowly, some of us quickly, depending on where you live and how many emissions are around you. And the reality is it's going to be a great thing when we can not be poisoned simply by breathing in the air, in the outside streets, for example. Now, EVs, of course, and renewable energy will help us to get there. And that's happening very, very quickly. But interestingly, Toyota is not really a part of that disruption that's happening right now. EVs, of course, are disrupting gasoline-powered cars. Now, Toyota did bring out the BZ4X, BZ4X, however you want to pronounce it, whatever country you're from. Doesn't matter, does it? The point is, they brought out this electric car. They started selling it. Then they realized the wheels wouldn't stay on. Seriously, I'm not making this up. The wheels wouldn't stay on. They recalled the car. In fact, they encouraged buyers to sell the car back to them. And that was months ago. And they haven't yet worked out how to keep the wheels on. I think this shows you the fallacy of assuming that Toyota is this global manufacturing powerhouse that can just do anything, that can make EVs. I've read this comment literally hundreds of times. Toyota is the kings of manufacturing, right? They're the kings. When they want to do EVs, they'll do them. They'll crush everyone else. It'll be really quick. Within 12 months, they can make millions of EVs. That's what people really think. That's what people think who have no idea how it all works. They have no idea how sourcing batteries works, how sourcing the entire supply chain for a new type of vehicle works. It does not work like that. And we can clearly see that now. Toyota are fighting EVs to their dying breath. Fascinating to see what's happening because it's sort of like we're on this point where Kodak was about to be disrupted, Nokia was about to be disrupted, right? We're at that point where this massive disruption is about to happen. We can all see it happening. We can all see the train wreck happening, but Toyota doesn't seem to be able to see it themselves. The thing is, right, Toyota sold 0 EVs. Now they're saying they're going to provide the market, and they do now provide the market with what the market wants. And clearly people don't want EVs. They want other types of cars. They want plug-in hybrids. They want hybrids. They want gas-powered cars. That's what Toyota's giving them. But clearly, electric vehicle sales continue to go up enormously. Look at the sales this year versus last year. What are they? Nearly double worldwide what they were last year. And the thing is, you can't tell me Toyota doesn't want some of those sales. They do. That's why they brought this vehicle out, the BZ4X. But the shock here is to me, and I think to everyone else, that Toyota are no longer the kings of manufacturing. When it comes to EVs, very, very far from it, in fact. Toyota's Model Y fighter, the BZ4X, came late to the game, says Teslarati, following comparable all-electric crossovers like the Volkswagen ID4, which has had many of its own problems, which I'll talk about in another video today as well, into the market. But since its launch, the vehicle has received lukewarm or negative reviews, and it's had some pretty massive challenges. Of course, like I said, they can't keep the wheels on. And what's remarkable to me is this so-called manufacturing king, this so-called king of manufacturing, can't work out after what, 3 months, how to keep the wheels on a car. How is this possible? Why are the media not saying anything about this? This story is not mentioned in any media other than Teslarati. No one else is talking about this. Everyone else has just forgotten about it. They've swept it to the side. You know why that is? I'll tell you why. Because the world's biggest car maker today, Toyota, spend more money on marketing than anyone else, than any other car maker in the world. And who benefits from that? The media does. According to a press release from Toyota Motor North America, a total of 0 BZ4X units were sold in September of 2022, unsurprisingly. As per the Japanese automaker, a total of 232 units of the all-electric crossover had been sold this year to date, 232. Obviously, they've all been recalled or sold back to Toyota. This is a very low number. though one has to note that the bZ4X's recall hit before the automaker was able to ramp deliveries of their EV. The thing is, right, the recall was announced back in June, so I'm actually being generous here by saying 3 months. It's actually been more like 4 months, right? 4 months, maybe even longer since they've known about this. Toyota said that around 2,700 bZ4Xs were affected by the loose wheel issue. But the thing is, if that were true, why are they not selling any other than the 2,700? If it's only 2,700 being affected, why have they not sold any worldwide since then? That's my question. I don't think Toyota's being very transparent and honest about the real problems going on with this car. There's clearly something else other than a wheel issue. Come on. If you really believe this story from Toyota saying there's a wheel bearing issue, we can't figure it out for 4 months, yeah, then I've got a bridge to sell you. There's something fishy going on here. It's not just a wheel bearing. Toyota's manufacturing, okay, can't be this bad. Surely their engineers, their team of thousands of engineers can come together and work out how to fix a wheel bearing. I'm telling you, something's going to come out here. Something funny is happening. Toyota's not being honest about what that is. I reckon it might be something more to do with battery cell production, battery pack problems, some kind of major default in this car that they haven't actually disclosed. Why did they buy them back? Why are they encouraging people to sell them back? That doesn't make sense. If it's just a wheel bearing issue, why not just fix it? Why not just take it down to your local mechanic? It's a wheel bearing issue. Fix the wheel bearing issue. It doesn't make sense. Why buy them back for a minor issue? Why not make them for 4 months for a minor issue? Clearly, there's something more to this story. Now, this is worldwide. Among this number of vehicles so far this year, 2,200 vehicles were in Europe, 280 in North America, 110 in Japan, and the rest, the other 60, were in Asia. This is Toyota's EV strategy for the whole of this year. And it's flopped. It's a dramatic, terrible flop. Fortunately, most of the cars that were affected by the recall were reportedly not delivered to customers yet. That's really besides the point. The point here is Toyota's ramp up of EV production is simply stalled completely. I should point out, this issue has also affected the sister car, Subaru. The Subaru Solterra, the bZ4X's twin in the skin, it's the same car, just got a different badge on the front, a little bit of different bodywork, has been affected as well. So that vehicle hasn't gone on sale either. And no one's talking about that either. No one's talking about the fact that, yeah, Subaru Solterra, that's not being made. Is it really just a wheel bearing preventing the Subaru Solterra from going out to customers? Yeah. When Toyota announced the bZ4X's loose wheel recall, Toyota noted that it was already investigating the cause of the defect. So it already knew about it at the time of the recall. So now we're looking at maybe 5 months or more that Toyota have known about this issue. Though Toyota advised customers who already took delivery of their Tesla Model Y competitor to not drive their vehicles for the time being, by August, bZ4X owners shared letters from Toyota which indicated that the automaker was very keen to buy back the cars from people who had already bought them. A Toyota representative recently stated that the veteran Japanese automaker is still actively investigating the bZ4X's loose wheel nut issue. All sales of the vehicle have been paused for now. This is a valid reason for zero sales in September. But having a loose wheel nut is not a valid reason to not sell a car for 5 months, is it? From the world's so-called king of manufacturing. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. Am I crazy or is something going on here?